2 years ago, Lucy's brother, Archer, told a story about his first day at Hilltop, when he jumped into a Foursquare game, and before he even knew what was happening, some dickwad kid yelled, "You're out!" Unfortunately, that dipwad was me. I stood there and watched as he got upset, and saw how the other kids comforted him with such kindness. Archer used this story to show how compassionate the kids at Hilltop are. The comforting. I used this story to show my past relationship with compassion, or lack thereof. At the time of the Foursquare incident, I was in the 5th grade, and I didn't even know what compassion was. Which is ironic, because I was receiving a lot of it from a lot of people. As a dyslexic student, I was reading in the 5th percentile. B's were D's and D's were B's, and for the first time in my life, I was being faced with a significant challenge. A challenge that would take me 4 years to overcome. But because of it, I began to understand compassion and have it for those who were faced with their own adversity. But simply understanding my own and other people's challenges was not enough. I had some work to do. When I entered the middle school, I was presented with a guiding question. What does it mean to be human? I sought to answer this question not only through books, which I can now read, but through real-life experiences. I noticed that whenever I felt closest to answering this question, there was always a simultaneous feeling of what I can only describe now as compassion. Either I was feeling it, like when studying the civil rights movement, or feeding the homeless, or somebody else was feeling compassion for me. When I visited my elderly companion, Kay, I accidentally broke her beloved porcelain Santa Claus. Part of a vast collection of porcelain Santas. I knew how much she loved these Santas, so I felt terrible. But Kay, she didn't mind that. She didn't mind at all. She was first forgiving, and then had compassion for how bad I was feeling. She said, "Oh, I have butterfingers too. Not that you're out, I was waiting for." In trying to determine what it meant to be human, I figured out what kind of human I wanted to be. A human like Kay and the others playing Foursquare that day. Kind and compassionate. A human that takes the lead and takes charge. A human that can laugh at himself. And finally, I wanted to be grateful. And I am right now. I'd like to thank all the teachers that have taught me throughout my 11 years here. I've had some of the greatest teachers. I would like to thank my wonderful grandparents. Not you, Dad, but... but the two beside you. You two have been wonderful, and I would like to thank you for allowing me to come here. I would like to thank my wonderful tutor, Wendy, for teaching me how to read. Without you, well, I wouldn't be able to read. And finally, I'd like to thank my parents. Well, you know what you've done. As I step off this hillside tonight, I recognize who I am. I see the small boy learning to read, who now is the young man reading to learn. I recognize the importance of not only empathy, but acting on that, having compassion. From Foursquare to the Holton home, Hilltop has given me the opportunity to not only learn compassion, but much more, from pure human experiences. Oh yeah, Archer, I am sorry. Do you want a rematch? Thank you.